along the border and not far from Lemon Grove. Out among that local weed that grows beside the road. That's where you'll find me, in my home away from home. 57 miles from Mexico. I got a wife back in Beantown that I hardly even know. Things just didn't work out right, man. Something had to go. Unfortunately, it was me. I'm out here on that borderline, just going with the flow, don't you know? 57 miles from Mexico. I got me a little shotgun shack down along that railroad track, man. You gotta hear that freight train whistle blow. I'm living out this life of mine down along that borderline, 57 miles from Mexico. You know the winter time is coming, where the days are never cold. I kinda miss them autumn leaves, you know, the smell of falling snow. I'm out here on that borderline where those Santa Anas blow. 57 miles from Mexico. I'm living out the life of mine down along that borderline, out here just as far as I can go. And if you see that wife of mine, tell her that I'm fine, just fine, down the road from Mexico. Seven miles from Mexico. 57 miles from Mexico. 57 miles from Mexico. 57 miles. Oh, thank you so much. You know, yeah, I'm going back out on the road again the end of this month. I will be over in Europe again. And one of the things I miss about when I'm over there is speaking English, for one. Because, you know, I don't speak any German, so it kind of limits what I could talk about. And it's really, really cool to be able to talk to and speak to Americans. And it's nice to be an American over there now. I tell you, that's quite a change. I don't have to apologize for anything anymore. People just immediately like me. It's great. I know this is a blues show, but I'm gonna play a little love song. When I went up to Napa Valley to play a folk festival, had my new girlfriend with me. And after the show, we decided we were going to take a drive. We're going to take a drive to the coast, all the way to Bodega Bay. Now, we were new at this love thing, so my girl was a little insecure about it. She didn't know how long this was going to last. And I said to her, love is a journey. Something you do together. And if it's true love, you see it to the end. When you ask if I love you, I've got to show you the way. 'Cause it's a road from Sonoma to Bodega Bay. It's a place of desire, making love till noon. It's as hot as a fire in the valley of the moon. When you ask if I love you, baby, what can I say? It's a road from Sonoma to Bodega Bay. Yeah, love is a road. Yeah, love is a road. It's a way that you showed me true love was meant to be. Like that road from Sonoma takes you to the sea. When you ask if I love you, baby, what can I say? It's a road from Sonoma to Bodega Bay. Yeah, love is a road. True love is a journey. We're going all the way. Down that road from Sonoma to Bodega Bay. Yeah, we're going all the way. Yeah, we're going all the way. Oh yeah, a little Bodega Bay. I hope it sounds okay out there. Everything's all right? Great. Well, it's nice to, yeah, like I said, there's a few things that I miss out there on the road. You can't have pets, you know. That's another drag. No pets. So I decided that what kind of pet could I have while I'm on the road that would survive? And I could come back and he'd still be there. You know, I went through a lot of things, cats and all that. I'd be coming home, they're gone. Well, I decided on turtles. I thought turtle might work, you know. So I got a couple of turtles, called them 1 and 2, so that if one left, I'd still have 2. Yeah, that worked. This is a little song by Mr. Raleigh Sally.
falling just like embers. Colors red and gold, you can say it's on fire. Burning like the moonbeams in our eyes. Some people say that we're only spinning the world by the tail, bouncing over the white clouds, killing the blue, killing the blue, killing the blue. Well, you asked me to leave you, head out on my own just to get what I need to. You want me to find what I already have. Some people say that we're only spinning the world by the tail, bouncing over the white clouds, killing the blues, killing the blues. I learned that from Hendrix. The spirit of Hendrix, anyway. Well, I'm guilty of something I hope you never do. You know there's nothing that's sadder, losing yourself in love. Some people say that we're only spinning the world by the tail, bouncing over the white clouds, killing the blues, killing the blues. Oh yeah, killing the blues, Mr. Riley Salad tune. Ho. Let's see what else we got here. I might as well hit you with all the guns at once and explode into space, as they say. What was that song? Fire all the guns at once. This is my guitar pick. Now, you don't see too many guitar picks like this. I had it custom made for me. It's actually a maraca. But yeah, it's kind of an interesting way. It took me a while to figure out how to use it. But it's my hip hop song. This is going to be my hip hop song. I'm trying to be contemporary, you know. You get older and it's harder to stay in touch. So you just invent your own reality. That's what I've done.
I'm living is a boom or bust. The dollar keeps saying in God we trust. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Back at the bottom again, yes I am. Where that 401k go? Said to pull myself up by my own bootstrap, but when I went and did it, my bootstrap snapped, and I went to climb a ladder and the ladder collapsed. Again. Just another little fishy where the big fish swim. Call out the cavalry or in 10-10. I'm back at the bottom again. Back at the bottom again. I was almost out. I had to fall back in. Well, I always seem to take it on a chinny chin chin. I'm back at the bottom again. Yes, I am. Out shovels to all my friends to help dig me out of this hole I'm in. There's enough to go around, we can all dig in. I'm back at the bottom again. I was almost out, I had to fall back in. Well, they always seem to do me like Gunga Din, cause I'm back at the bottom again. Back at the bottom again. Just another little fishy where the big fish swim. Call out the cavalry or in 10-10. I'm back at the bottom again. Yes, I am. Back at the bottom again. Don't you know? Yeah.
Yeah, Germany's a great place. Although I do get homesick for America, you know. I'm gonna try this again because I did it last night. I do this at every show actually, and I'm amazed that it continues to work. But anyways, I get homesick and I go to local hamburger place in Germany. Gonna get me a little taste of America, you know. And I'm walking in there, I look above the counter at the menu above the counter, and I see a guitar burger. And I think, man, what is a guitar burger? I never heard of one. So I asked the waitress, I said, please, can you come over here and tell me, what's a guitar burger? Well, she took a look at me and she said, believe me, it's just a regular hamburger with extra sauce. Nothing special, nothing fancy, no pickle. And I thought to myself, I love guitar. Guitar is my life. One guitar burger, please. I gotta try one. I mean, I owe it to myself. One guitar burger, please. So I get my burger and I'm looking at it, and sure enough, it's just a regular burger, nothing in it. I take my first big bite, and all the special sauce runs down the front of my shirt. I'm going like this. Guitar burger. Still works. It's amazing. It's one of those jokes you can tell in any language. Everybody gets it. One of my inspirations in the blues was, of course, Mr. Howlin' Wolf. This is
song I heard him play. The first time I heard it, I thought, man, that is so funky.
Smokestack of lightning shining just like gold. Can't you hear me cry? Smokestack of lightning shining just like gold. Can't you hear me cry? Tell me, babe, where you stayed last night? Oh, clothes on tight, man, ain't fitting you right. Yeah, can't you hear me cry? Can't you hear me cry? Stop that train, let a poor boy ride. Oh yeah, can't you hear me cry? Can't you hear me cry? Yeah, fare thee well if I never see your face no more. Can't you hear me cry? Can't you hear me cry? Ooh, oh. Yeah, a little howling wolf.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, he was great. And you don't notice that there was lyrics didn't really even rhyme or anything, but man, it still moved. Well, you know, this is being televised. It will be. It's being filmed, so the back of your heads are going to be famous. Ho! Well, let's see what I got here. I hate to do ballads for you because ballads are so boring, but I think I'll do one anyway. Do one more song and then I'll play on this, my heavy metal guitar. I brought a heavy metal one. I came to California 1978. And I moved up to Encinitas in, about 84. No, I was 89. And one of the things that I talked to all the locals, the old timers that were there, they all said, man, you should have seen it back in the 60s. Man, it was so cool here. And I was looking around thinking, hey, it's pretty cool now if you ask me. But no, they said, man, the 60s, 70s. It inspired me to write this song called Encinitas Blues.
Things are changing in the surfing town. I've been watching as it's coming down. It's getting harder just to hang around. That's what the surfers say. The waves are rolling, I should jump on in. Well, I don't know if I would sink or swim. It used to be that I could just hang 10, sit and soak up the rays. There was jackrabbits on an old dirt road, coyotes in the Avo Grove. It's a pity how it's all just fading away. The air is heavy with a sweet perfume, and everywhere you look the flowers bloom. But I keep hearing such a sad old tune, seems to haunt me these days. There was jackrabbits on an old dirt road, coyotes in the Avo Grove. It's a pity how it's all just fading away. The air is heavy with a sweet perfume, and everywhere you look the flowers bloom. But I keep hearing such a sad old tune, seems to haunt me these days. Everything's changing, that's just the way the deal goes down. Everything's changing, things ain't the same in the surfing town. Nobody cares if you stay or you move, and even the waves got the blues. Nobody cares if you win or you lose, and even the waves got the blues. Oh yeah, it's Anita's Blues.
And when I did come out to California, actually when I came down here, day after Christmas one day, I had a Chevy Love pickup truck and got ripped off out of the Ralph's shopping center. I couldn't believe it. The thing was all rusted up, had 120,000 miles on it. It was on its last legs, and I was amazed that somebody wanted it that badly. I didn't lock it or anything. But it was gone, and then my brother-in-law up in San Francisco said, "Man, I got a car for you. 75 Chevy Malibu." That's right, 1975 Chevy Malibu. Of course, I called my mom up. I said, "Guess what, Mom? I'm living in Malibu."
others do. And down to Dom's and I had to move. Outside just a homeless dude, but I'm living large in my Malibu. I got a home man, and she my baby blue. A V8 with a Detroit attitude. I got a home man, and she was made to move. Yes, I'm living large. Hey, in my Malibu. I got a home, she's slightly used. You know they don't make cars like they used to do. Back seat's big enough for two. Yes, I found me a home in my Malibu. I got a home man, and she was made to move. A V8 with a Detroit attitude. I got a home man, and she my baby blue. I'm living large. Yeah, my Malibu. Rag top about rusted through. It takes a charge to make a move. I see the world through a cracked rear view, but I found me a home in my Malibu. Yeah, I got a home, man. She my baby blue. A V8 with a Detroit attitude. I got a home, man, and she was made to move. Yes, I'm living large. Yes, I'm living large. Oh man, she just broke down.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much.
Well, this guitar that I'm about to play is a National Resophonic guitar. And it's actually the original heavy metal guitar. It's actually made out of metal. And they made these things pretty much to be loud, unamplified. This is before, they designed this in their early 20s, before they had designed magnetic pickups to make volume and amplifiers and all that. So they came up with this concept, and it only had a short span of time without any competition, because they quickly made magnetic pickups, and all of a sudden these things became obsolete. But they were a weapon in a bar fight, and they were loud when you didn't have electricity, and so they became popular with a lot of the old blues guys, and they used this guitar. And this song that I'm going to play for you is my biography of the National Steel Guitar. I wrote it. I've always had a fondness for these beasts.
I was born in a steel mill town where the blast furnace blazes and the ore melts down. 6 strings and a soulful sound is all that ever mattered to me. I travel south in a flatbed truck through the red dust devils to the Delta mud, where the blues man hollers at his own bad luck. I whisper to the sycamore trees, I'm a national steel man, I was made to play. I was born in a fire and I play that way. I was born in a fire and I play that way. I was a hit with a dance hall band. You could always hear me ringing when the joint got jammed. Just another sucker for the one night stand. And even when the blues man leaves, national steel man, I was made to play. I was born in a fire, man, I can play that way. I was born in a fire and I play that way. Times, man, times get hard. It's a pawn shop window, it's an old junkyard. Over in the corner, just an old guitar. All I ever wanted to be. I'm a national steel man, I was made to play. In a fire, man, I play that way. I'm born in a fire. Yeah, I play that way. National Steel. It's another Willie Dixon tune I like. A thing called Spoonful. it might be a spoonful of coffee, it might be a spoonful of tea, just a little spoon of your precious love, good enough for me. Man lied about that, men cried about that, men so uptight about that. Hey, everything fine about it. That spoon, that spoon, that spoonful, that spoon, that spoon, that spoon, that spoon, that spoonful, that spoon, that spoon. Well, it might be a spoonful of coffee, man. It might be a spoonful of tea. Just a little spoon of your precious love is good enough for me. A man lied about that. Men cried about that. Men so uptight about that. Everything fine about it, man. That spoon, that spoon, that spoon, that spoon, that spoon, that spoon, that spoonful, spoon, that spoon. It might be a spoonful of coffee, man, save you from the desert sands. Might be a spoonful of 45 to save you from another man. Well, lied about that. Men cried about that. Men so uptight about that. Everything fine about it. It might be a spoonful of water, man. It might be a spoonful of gold. Just a little spoon of your precious love has satisfied my soul. Men lied about that. Men cried about that. Men so uptight about that, man. Everything fine about that spoon and spoon, that spoonful, spoon and spoon. That spoon, that spoon, that spoonful, spoon and spoon. That spoon, that spoon, that spoonful, spoon and spoon. Oh yeah, a little spoonful. Oh yeah. Thank you. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna get back on this, Martin. I got 3 or 4 albums out there, and I'm trying to do a selection of different songs from the different albums. Although, you know, the funny thing about getting old is you forget things. Well, thank God I haven't forgotten the lyrics yet. You know, I followed her down to the station. Well, you know, I had a suitcase in my hand. Yes, I followed her down to the station. I had a suitcase in my hand. Hard to tell is hard to tell when all your love is in vain. When that train came in the station, you know, I looked her in the eye. Yeah, when that train came in the station, I looked her in the eye. Oh, yeah, I felt so sad, man, I just could not help but cry. I said, all my love is in vain. All my love is in vain. Well, it's hard to tell, it's hard to tell. Well, all your love is in vain. I'm gonna play some guitar, man. Train left the station, had two lights on behind. When that train left the station, man, it had two lights on behind. You know, the red light was my baby, blue light was my mind. Robert Johnson tune. I said, all my love is in vain. All my love is in vain. Hard to tell, it's hard to tell. When all your love is in vain.
Thank you so much. Well, you know, I want to take a moment to introduce my band because they've been with me for a long time and they just kind of get taken for granted. And they really, really like the applause and they really love the attention, so I figured I have to give them a shot. Yeah, they've been with me for so long, they're almost a part of the family, you know. My drummer's about this tall, though, so don't say anything to him. He gets very self-conscious.
Said hello folks, and here I am, just me and a couple of my closest friends. Been together since I don't know when, we'll be here till this party ends. Just another side man playing in a one-man band. Just another side man playing in a one-man band. We just a side man. We just a side man. I got a drummer, he's from way down south. Got the walking blues till he walk 'em on out. Well, he kept on stepping, he won't stop now. You better step aside, he's stepping out. He just another side man headed for the promised land. Just another side man playing in a one-man band. He just a side man. Got a guitar picker from way out west with a loud guitar and a cigarette. He ain't so hot, but he does his best. He just hum a bar and fake the rest. Yeah, yeah, he be looking for that one-night stand. He's just another side man playing in a one-man band. He's just a side man, yes he is. got a harp player from way up north. You know, it's awful cold where he blows that horn. He's a heartbreaker and a rolling stone. Cold-blooded and far from home. He's just another side man, and he just don't give a damn. He's just another side man playing in a one-man band. He's just a side man. Singer, he's from way down east with a head full of melodies. Chase him down in a minor key for that do-re-mi, if you know what I mean, 'cause he's just another side man playing in a one-man band. Yeah, he's just a side man. He's just another side man playing in a one-man band. Lord, he's a side man.
Thank you so much. Let's think what else I got here for you. This is a tune that I wrote for, what was his name? For Robert Johnson. What am I thinking? Unfortunately, he's dead, so he never heard the song. But you will.
There's a blues man down on the corner. Yeah, you better check him out. He plays the blues with an old glass bottle, man. That brother got a soul for sound down. He really got the Delta down. Hey, the brother got the Delta down. All day he be down on the corner, working hard for the money he makes. He plays the blues for dimes and quarters, make a living off a pocket change. Hey, hey, the brother got the Delta down. Hey, yeah, the brother got the Delta down. Said he learned it down at the crossroads and made a deal with the devil, they say. He just a poor boy down on the crossroads. All I know is that the dude can play. He's just a poor boy from back in the country, digging cotton and a toting that bale. He's as clean as a snake in the water, man. He's as tough as an alligator tail. All day he be down on the corner, working hard for the money he makes. He plays the blues for dimes and quarters, make a living off a pocket change. Hey, my brother got the Delta down. Hey, hey, yeah, the brother got the Delta down. Hey, hey, yeah, the brother got the Delta down.
I don't know if anybody up here has ever been out Interstate 8, going out there towards Arizona. There's a town called Jacumba. I always thought of it as being an outlaw town. It's really almost a ghost town now. Kind of dried up when they moved the 8. In the desert where you die of thirst, the buzzard cries that the trail is cursed. There's an outlaw town. In the desert where a man might dream of a shady place, a hidden stream, there's an outlaw town. It won't be found on a freeway map, you know it's off the grid. Between the cracks, it's an outlaw town. Buried off in the pinyon pine, 20 yards from the borderline, there's an outlaw town. There's an outlaw town, an outlaw town. It's a town where you don't keep track. You take your shot and you don't look back. It's an outlaw town. It's a hole in a chain link fence where what's not broke is badly bent. It's an outlaw town. Buried off in the pinyon pine, 20 yards from the borderline, there's an outlaw town. There's an outlaw town, an outlaw town. Outlaw town. Thank you.
blinded by the light. You know? Let's see. Song off my latest album. It's called Blues Time.
Everybody knows what time it is. It's a sign of the times, the life we live. Trouble going on everywhere I go. I be flying so high, man, feeling so low. I see trouble, man, it's blowing my mind. You know it's, yes, it's blues time. Anybody see my baby, man? I'd sure like to know. Just here with me about an hour ago. And she was busy getting dizzy on a bottle of wine. Said she loved me, man, but she changed her mind. I remember when the love was mine, all mine. Yeah, now it's blues time. The Mississippi Delta is the home of the blues. And you know I've been to Berlin, and then you know they got them there too. Yeah, they do. Southern California down to Kathmandu. Everybody's feeling them low down blues. The Mississippi to that river Rhine. You know it's, yes, it's blues time. The Mississippi to the river Rhine. You know it's, yes, it's blues. Yes, it's blues time.
Yes, blues time. Oh. I got a time for a couple more songs, I believe. They told me to play straight through an hour and 10 minutes, but you know, I can't even tell what time it is. I'm blinded by the light. No, I can't. I can't tell what's going on. I can't tell if you like it or you don't. I'm waiting for you guys to either walk out or jump on the tables. Maybe that's... Well, I tell you, you know, when people talk about going on tour and how glamorous it all is, Well, I had an experience there, a couple this last tour. I got back from the Czech Republic. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with a fellow by the name of Tommy Emmanuel, but he's a real hot dog guitar player, international star. And he had a big show at the House of Congress, 2,000 people. Beautiful theater built by the communists, and so it was massive. And he asked me to open for him, so I did. It was a great thrill, and I did that. And the next week, I had to do a private party. And I got there, and it was a private party for a porta potty company. And it was in a hockey rink. So that goes to show you, and you never can tell what you're going to get. That was quite amazing. Yeah, it was amazing. Oh, you should have seen their T-shirt. It was incredible. I can't even, I might get arrested explaining what it was, but it was quite a T-shirt. Yeah, it was the Toy Porta Potty Company. Toy. That's what they call the company, Toy. Anyway, this tune here is inspired by an island by the name of Faial. And it was written about Faial, as a matter of fact. It's a Portuguese island off the coast, about 900 nautical miles off the coast of Portugal. And my lovely partner is from there. And she took me there to meet her family a couple of years ago. And I was so taken by the place that I had to write a song. And actually the song is one of those rare times when the song seems to fall in your lap out of the sky. I wish that happened more often. But anyways, this is it. I love the lights of Lisbon, the beaches of Cascais, the river running through Porto, the streets of Guimarães. But when winter comes to call, I dream about Faial. Those stormy nights, those sunny days, blow my blues away when winter comes to call. When winter comes to call, I dream about Faial. Well, I remember Pico far across the bay, that snow-capped mountain when the clouds are blown away, standing high above it all, Christmas in Faial. Those stormy nights, those sunny days, that blow my blues away when winter comes to call. When winter comes to call. When winter comes to call, I dream about Faial.
nights, those sunny days, with a winter wind to blow my blues away. I travel many highways and I sail the sea. I see the world and all its mystery. In fact, I thought I'd seen it all until I saw fire. Those stormy nights, those sunny days, they blow my blues away when winter comes to call. When winter comes to call. When winter comes to call, I dream about fire.
All right, well, thank you so much. And hopefully you had a chance to see that lovely place. Yeah, oh, it's beautiful. And the whales in the harbor and all that stuff.
Down the road, move on down that road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. You just move on down that road. Move on down that road. Move on down that road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. You just move on down that road. Put your right foot up, put your left foot down. Move ahead, don't you lose no ground. That road that you be traveling might get rough sometime. Things will get better further down that line. Yeah, you guys have been a great audience. It's been my pleasure to play for you. I hope you had a good time too. Well, sometimes I sleep here at Mission Viejo. I just curl up under a table on the floor. But as soon as my head hits that bed, I snore, I snore, I snore. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dream. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dream.
Thank you so much. Oh.